Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Civilization 5. You know what? Let's just get right to it. Empire Scott, random leader. Difficulty level is Deity. We're on continents. We're on a standard map size. And I think that's about it. Let's see who we get. Roll the dice. We are
Honor and glory
the
be yours,
Danish.
Harald Bluetooth
There you go.
Thorson,
Viking
mighty
Fury.
heir of King Gorm the
Our
Old,
embarked
and
units have
Tyler
+1
Dagobah.
movement. And they
Not
pay
only
just
were you
1 movement
victorious
point
on
to
the
move from
battlefield
sea to
against the
land.
armies of Norway,
We get
you
berserkers.
also completed massive
Which does this
construction projects
replace?
across the land.
It replaces the
Numerous ring
longswordsman,
fortresses to protect
but is
the
available
populace from
earlier.
invasion and eternal strife.
Oh,
You successfully drove off
now
waves of
that's
German settlers
interesting.
in 983 AD.
It
and sheltered your kingdom
replaces
from unwanted
the
foreign influence.
longswordsman, but is
Sword
available
Viking, the time
earlier.
for greatness is upon you once more.
That is going to be
You are
so
called to
key.
rise up and lead your people to renewed
And
power
then this
triumph.
one replaces
Will you
the
make
rifleman,
world shudder once more at the very thought of your great
and
armies of
it
Northmen?
specializes operating
Will
in
you let
snow,
the
tundra,
Viking
and
battle cry
hills.
ring out across the crashing
That's interesting
waves?
too, and it replaces the
Will you
rifleman.
build a civilization
It's a
to
ski
stand the
infantry.
test of
That's
time?
just so Canadian. I don't even know. All right. So let's begin our journey. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got sugar. Let's take a little peek if we can. We probably can't. I really don't want to have coastal cities. Here's the thing. We're gonna talk this one out. Remember how Ramses kind of really fucked us over, and how he fucked us over the most was coastal cities, because he was able to bombard and attack my cities with ships. I'm starting to think that this might not be as big an issue here. Typically, you don't want to move your settler unless you can see something that you would get, and we don't particularly see anything good. Here's the thing here. Range of 2, right, for bombardment from ships early on until we get the battleship that can hit 3, but that's a long time from now. Range of 2, there's only one opening for a melee and only one opening for a bombard. So I'm actually not too concerned. So let's found the city. It says Copenhagen, but you know not to believe that. Our new capital, as suggested at the end of the last season, is Constantinople. There we go. Beautiful. That is our capital, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we've got wine. Oh, I'm already loving this place. All you need to do is offer me alcohol, and I'm well on your side. Okay, so I'm thinking that social policies are going to be rather important. The quicker we get them, the better. So let's get that monument going. Let's choose research. This requires calendar, and it's also going to require what is that? Masonry, I think, that clears the marsh. This requires calendar, so already 2 are going to be requiring calendar. Stonehenge. Do we need... It looks like Stonehenge can be built by anybody. So that's very interesting, because they've added in, like, pyramids, you need liberty. I think maybe the Oracle... Where's the Oracle? The Oracle you probably need... No, you don't need anything for the Oracle. But yeah, I got tripped up in a practice playthrough with the pyramids because I had chosen tradition. Okay, so Constantinople. Yep, let's get pottery going then. Let's go down that path. One thing I do want to check before we go anywhere. If we're gonna get longswordsmen, yeah, see, we get longswordsmen right here. That's normally where you get it, but we get it at metal casting. That is so key. Oh, that's gonna come in handy, I hope. I hope we can time a war. We can time a war to coincide with that. But we do have to remember that because we are on Deity, everybody is they start 5 technologies ahead. And then they get technologies at an ever-increasing rate. So we're kind of screwed before we even begin. But we're just going to forget about that and pretend like we're not screwed. This is going to be the few turns where we are living in a fantasy land. Okay, so little scout guy, who is actually a warrior, is moving down. We found some ruins. We've also uncovered some tundra, which normally I'm not happy about, and I'm not happy about it right now. Anyways, okay, so we receive culture right away. Receive culture right away. So, are we gonna go liberty or are we gonna go tradition? That's the question at the moment. That is the question. Looks like we're at the bottom of the continent, so that's interesting. Tundra is a terrible, terrible land to build on, because look at the low quality of it. Only one food. All right, so it unlocks building the pyramids. That's interesting. This doesn't give you a free culture building. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. I think Liberty is still our best bet, because this gives us a free worker, it gives us a free settler, and it gives us production in the cities. And this is all more capital focused. If we're gonna go small, we never go small. Let's go Liberty. It's not even a decision. Not even a decision. All right. Keep the turns rolling. I don't have any kind of timer going, so we're going to go with our gut on this first episode. I don't think I'm going to do the old, record for a long length of time without having set episodes. I think our episodes were working well in our last playthrough. We got some opening for some new production. We're going to get a scout going so that we can explore this hilly area. Our warrior has lucked out in that we've had a lot of open terrain in between the patches of forest. And it does look like we're right at the bottom. I wonder if we have an island to ourselves. If we have our own mini little continent.
Say to him that fashioneth it.
Pottery. Okay. Let's click that calendar, because we are going to want to start getting our resources. We've gotten a crudely drawn map, and wouldn't you know it, as normally happens with the crudely drawn maps, it's all out in absolutely useless territory. That's why I hate them. Got a nice little river coming down here. It does look like it's going to be just big enough that we're not going to be alone, but I say that and we have yet to see anything. Maybe this scout will discover people to the north. I wouldn't mind being alone. I mean, it'll give us time to prepare for war, for when we get invaded by other people, because that's just an inevitability. Maybe we get a granary going right away so that our city will build food quickly. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. We may need Stonehenge just as a means to get a pantheon going. So we do have a city-state at the very least. And we got more ruins, and this means that nobody's been here, because otherwise they would have taken the ruins, right? Maybe we have a small little island to ourselves. Wouldn't that be neat? A little vacation getaway, maybe. Manila. We're going to call you Manny after my dog, because Manila is too many syllables. So, our scout's moving up. We discover barbarian encampments. So, the question being, is this connected by land or not? That looks like, I don't know. This is going to be, it's up in the air. I really have no idea. So are we going to get ourselves some production, or are we going to get ourselves some free worker? I think we get ourselves some production at first. We don't particularly need anything being built just yet, but the production boost is going to be a big help. Pantheon has already been founded. Look at that. Now, we don't want to piss off Manny, so let's avoid ending our turn in their territory. We're going to get you going, and then we're going to start moving you north, because it looks like this is where this ends. So our warrior's just going to go ahead and finish exploring that. But I've got to tell you, this is feeling more and more like this is going to be coastline up here. Indeed, it does look like it. And if it's not, it's going to be a choke point here. But I'm going to put my money on we have an absolutely isolated little continent. Oh no, we do have a choke point. Okay. So that makes things interesting. We are going to want to fortify that choke point. And we're going to want to do it quick. We're going to want to put a city right on that choke point. Probably actually right where this guy's sitting. Because I don't want a coastal city, as we briefly discussed. I definitely don't want a coastal city. And this is going to instantly lock up 2 tiles. And it's going to be good. And it's going to be good. Oh, unless Sydney is basically it, right? Unless we go further north and we realize that no, it's just us and Sydney. We're gonna call him. We're probably call him Sid. We're gonna call him Sid. Manila's Manny, and that's how we're gonna roll with them. There is gonna be a little bit of a twist to this particular playthrough. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is whenever my troops get an upgrade, you have the option to name your troops. I named 2 troops in the first playthrough, which started off as the very boring tutorial and ended with world domination when we were Egypt. And what I'm going to do is, take a page out of the Faster Than Light series book and name my troops after you guys. And so maybe I will be compelled to not throw away the lives of my troops, so willy-nilly and, freely, because I'll be killing you guys if I do that. So you might not be happy with me if I do so and just throw away your life. Life. Anyways, so that's happening. Currently dealing with pretty wicked sunburn on my legs. Just got back from a family reunion. Yeah, family on my mom's side own land out by Parry Sound, Ontario, and yeah, it's quite a hike to get out there. About 5-6 hour drive with stops. So, but it was fun. I love seeing family. Love family. We are going to go down the mining path. We want to be able to remove forest. We want to be able to remove jungle. Iron is going to be essential. But I guess maybe not, because if we have this continent to ourselves, and I mean Sid's blocking the way, so really that choke point is almost obsolete. We are going to move up here and end the turn in his territory, which is going to make him a little bit unhappy, but I just need to well, I was going to try to get around him, but maybe I'll be able to kill that guy with my scout. Oh, not if the guy taking a shot at me, giving my scout. I'm gonna do it with the archer. I don't quite appreciate that. Is Sydney happy with me? He hasn't really actually. Sid's not really. That's not even the encampment. That's not even the encampment. How about you heal? Fortify until heal. Sid's gonna take another shot at you, and then I might be able to kill him. Alright. We got another citizen here, so that's going to be improving the old production value. Once you're done the shrine, I guess we'll get you going on Stonehenge, maybe? I'm not sure. We will have to decide. In 5 turns, we are going to be getting a worker, which is going to be good. Oh, look, that took a hell of a lot out of you. Now, this shot shouldn't do too much. He actually did quite a bit still, and the hand axe is right there. Not happy about that. Let's take a peek down here. Quick little peek out there on the water. See if there's any fishies in this area. Looking around, it looks like we're going to have a monopoly on alcohol, which is going to be fantastic for my troops. Absolutely fantastic. Scotopian troops are going to be drunk. I mean, look, we got 2 wine resources here. We built a city around here. We're going to have 3 with that one. We got some wine over here. Oh my god. Wine for everybody. This is great. It's too bad they're not Scotch plants. Okay, so Stonehenge, 23 turns. Gonna get us a lot of faith. And 23 turns is not a lot. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because we're gonna get a worker so he can, do some worker things and help us out. And then maybe we'll be able to get Pantheon if we're really, really lucky. I mean, we're really working against it, but maybe we'll be able to get a religion. I don't know. Just because of how... Oh, that was really ridiculous considering you knew that the encampment was there, Scott. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Momentary stupidity right there. Oh dear. Genghis Khan. You are the epitome of a warmonger. So I can accept your embassy, but I guess I won't do that because you have -2 gold per turn. Where did I meet you? Up here? Yeah. A couple Mongolian warriors. So I do... Is that your border there? Or is that just a river? That's your border there. That's your border there. Okay. Let's get some eyes on you, actually. I really want to know everything about you. And keep a close eye on you because you are a warmonger. I mean, I do feel... I'm happy. I'm happy that Cid is here. And if we can become allies with Cid, that's an even better buffer between us and Genghis Khan. I mean, hell, he might invade me from sea, though, right? So I can't feel too safe just because of our geographical situation here. We are going to have to defend ourselves. This is Deity. We can't forget that. I mean, God knows we had some crazy, crazy wars with Ramses last time around. And I bet you, I'm going to bet good money that, holy shit, the Genghis Khan, Genghis Khan is that type of dude. He's that type of dude that's just going to slap you in the face and not even apologize for it. So where are we gonna go with this? I suppose we get a plantation going right away. Is that what we're gonna do? Get a luxury resource? Maybe then we can trade him some wine. Get him on our good side. That might be a good idea. Okay, let's try to move past him. Looks like that's his capital, and he's sort of expanded. Looks like he's dealing with the barbarians for now. So. Hopefully he remains distracted by them for the entire game. That's my hope. So far, that's my game plan. Just have Genghis Khan distracted the entire game. Cid is under attack from barbarians, of course. But don't worry, you have a Mongolian horde coming to the rescue. And probably to come get a piece of Constantinople. Which is just a great name. Oh, I love it. We're gonna put Scottawa down somewhere, but maybe that'll be a conquered capital. We're getting way ahead of ourselves if we think that we're gonna conquer anybody's capital. Let's take a look. I mean, maybe we kill Genghis Khan, but I highly doubt it ever. Okay, so a little bit of a barbarian encampment. Here with a archer that's probably... Hello, Askia. You are also a warmonger, which is probably pretty evident by the backdrop that your guy has, which is, a siege and just death all around him. And the gigantic sword was probably a little bit of a dead giveaway anyways, but where did I meet you from? Oh, glorious, glorious day. Actually, you know what? Did I meet him up here? You know what? That's perfect. That means... Holy shit, they already have caravans going between them. But that means that there's two warmongering civilizations right next to each other. So I think that is actually perfect. That is perfect. That is exactly what we want, and we're gonna start picking away at this right away because I think Manny probably really wants them dead. And hypothetically, as long as none spawn while we're picking away at this archer, We should be able to take him down just with that warrior. You look at all the infrastructure you already have up. I mean, I did just get my wine up, but you know, accept the embassy. He'll give me a gold per turn for me to accept his embassy. Sure, I'll take the gold per turn. I mean, eventually I'm gonna give you the same just to get back the same privilege, but that's okay. So it looks like we're roughly 2 more turns away from being able to kill this archer. So hopefully nothing spawns. Let's go up and let's track down your territory. There you are. Okay. So I suppose we go over here and get this wine going so that we can trade. And we can get some trades going. And then after that's up, we get the sheep going. And hey, you know, maybe we get Stonehenge up. Maybe Constantinople is going to actually have a world wonder. Maybe there's going to be tourists going there one day. Oh, this is not good. Okay. First of all, let's give ourselves a name. I've written out a dozen names of people who have commented fairly recently. And I have given you guys a random order. So the first one is, I believe, now I'm going to have to look back. Because you told me how to pronounce your name, and I want to say Rule, and I'm going to call you Rule. So I'm going to be calling you Rule until further notice. Here's the thing, Rule. Your life is in mortal peril right now. Actually, you know what? They don't have a quest right now for us to destroy this encampment. So, you're not going to heal. That's the thing. There's a good chance that you guys switch. Maybe... You know what? What we're going to do is we're going to get a promotion for open terrain. Move back to our territory. I did not want you to do that. Well, we're gonna keep retreating. On that side of things. That's Timbuktu. That's not even your capital. Where the fuck is your capital? Jesus, you're getting infrastructure down in your second city. Oh, that's terrifying. 21 turns away from another culture pop. From us getting a free settler. Yeah, you are going to take a shot at me there. You're not going to take a shot at me with that, right? No. Okay, good. We are going to run. There we go. Rule is alive and well, so don't worry. Don't ask questions. There's even a road. You have a road down. That is not a logical place for a road, unless your city's like up here, but you know what? I won't tell you that. If you want to waste money, go ahead and waste money. I'm really liking our geographical situation here. Look at the horses. We've got horses up there in that choke point too. Any more horses down here? Yeah, horses buy all the wine. Horses down here. We might be a cavalry superpower. How exciting. Okay. What do we want? We've got, you know what? Yeah. Let's get the iron visible so that we can really plan out, because chances are these guys are going to send settlers down here. It's almost an inevitability. And so we're going to want to get our settlers down and get them settled, you know? And yeah, for what the hell is that road doing there? I mean, obviously the city's that way, but... Okay. Get them settled. Oh. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? You want to give me that. I don't really want that. I'll take 7 gold per turn. And you will give me that. So let's do that. I like loading up on the gold. So Genghis Khan already declaring war on Sydney. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. We haven't known you for long enough, but I'm going to be friends with Askia. The reason I'm going to be friends with Askia instead of Genghis Khan, I really don't trust Genghis Khan, first of all. Second of all, Askia is further away from me. So I'm going to be friends with him because I'm probably less likely to be backstabbed by him. Probably less likely to be backstabbed. Yeah, let's get you building that. I don't think the archer's going to get at us. You've got another city up there. You've got 3 cities down. Holy Christ. Okay. I don't even have a second city going. I mean, I'm somewhat maybe close, not at all, to having a second city, but I could have had one by now. I could have had one by now if I wanted to rush it. But I didn't want to rush it. Okay. 7 turns away from Stonehenge, though, which is a little bit exciting, right? A little bit. There is 100% a religion that has been founded already. I don't even know how that's humanly possible. Okay, so you're back and you're ready to be killed. So let's kill you. Actually, let's do that. Oh, well, that's great. I don't have open borders with you, so now I got to go all the way around. Okay, 6 turns away. After this, we're going to Manila targets nearby encampments. Perfect timing. Now Rule can come in, kill this, get ourselves to be friends with Manny. Look at you. Look at you, Rule. Making us friends with Manny. We're going to get our scout to come back around here. And without further ado, with our new friend in Manny, Constantinople is growing strong. I think that is where we end this episode. I will see you all next time.